guys, and welcome back to a new Dragon City video. Now it is time for a brand new heroic race, and this time it is featuring the HALLOWS dragon. So the element set on this dragon is quite interesting. Chaos primary, not the best ancient world since we have a lot of dreams and happies out there. Also, we have the dark dream and war element, so a very unusual but very useful and wide, a very nice variety, let's just say, for the HALLOWS dragon. So he should be a pretty decent one. So I also really like his animation though, like whipping, and once you can see on the description, the last sentence, once its roots have got hold of your ankle, your soul is ready to be feasted upon. Now I think it's referring to the left arm and the tail or the torso. I have no idea what is that, but overall he looks quite cool. The pumpkin design and the Halloween, I really like it. But in this video, I'll be talking about how to complete nodes efficiently and also spend your gems wisely. So first off, if you don't know what the heroic race is, the heroic race is an event that spans 11 days, and you'll be needing to do some tasks to earn rewards. Now these tasks are called node, number, and then missions depending on what node you're on. So you'll be starting at lap 1, and then you'll be needing to complete 5 missions to advance to lap 2. So each lap will have 5 nodes which have 5 different missions. Now each node can contain either 1 or 2 missions separately. Maybe it's feeding dragons, getting gold, collecting food to some of the harder ones, like for new players, maybe battling or leagues, where those ones where I recommend you to spend your gems on. So here, as you can see, I'm on lap 1 node 4, and the quest is get items by feeding your dragons. Now you may be wondering why I'm stuck at 5 out of 6 items. Well, we can see here with our trusty website ditlet.com. Now if you enter here, just search it on your tab, click on the website and go to the events tab and click on heroic race. Here it will take you to this page, and you'll see the live event counter and the reward dragons. Scroll down a little bit and you'll see the rewards, this nonsense and stuff. And then when you scroll down enough, you'll see this tab menu thingy, or this section as you may call it, where you can just select a lap. We're on lap 1, and then scroll down to node 4, where it is feeding dragons, and then the number of items we need to get is 6, which correctly matches our game. See, as you can see, we need to collect 6 items to advance to node 5. Let's just scroll down real quick. Now the thing at the bottom of that is the pool. So the pool is basically the max amount of items you can get in a certain amount of time. So let's just say I just completed lap 1 node 3, and then I advanced to lap 1 node 4. I'll be able to collect 5 items instantly, so I can just feed my dragon and then I'll get those 5 items. But the chance is 10%, so it's not always guaranteed. So once I collect that 5 item, you may be wondering why I can't click or collect that 6 item. It is because there is a pool. So the maximum number of items you can get is 5, and then you have to wait 5 more minutes in order to collect that 6th and final item. So the minimum amount of time and the wait time is 5 minutes for this mission, and the chance of collecting 1 item is 10%, so keep that in mind. Now I think we have already completed the cooldown, so let's just collect that item. And once you finish a node, you'll instantly know when you see this fist icon. As you can see, I'll circle it for you, this icon, and a little X200 or times 200 as some may call it next to it. That indicates that you are done with your mission. As you can see, complete a node in the heroic race, get 200 leaderboard points. So our next mission here is lap 1 node 5, and as we can see in Deadlet, it correctly matches, so I highly suggest you to go check on Deadlet. So our mission here is battle dragons. The number is 2 and then the pool is 2. The minimum wait time is 20 minutes and you'll see why. So how to complete this node, you may ask? You just click fight and then you just select a dragon. So if you select a dragon like level 56, for example, like Redemption Malice, the opponent dragon will always be 1 level lower no matter what. So if I select a level 70, it'll be a level 69. But currently I need to rank up on this high spike Trinodillo dragon, so I'll just click that. And as you can see, it's lower. It's not always 1, but it can always go lower. And as you can see, this quest is the most annoying quest to do. If you aren't a new player, this is the most annoying quest to do. New players find it hard to do leagues, and so am I. When I started playing Heroic Race and DC itself, the league quest was the hardest for me. But now, since I have a set of dragons that can take on a level 40 full set of dragons, the league quest, it's just easy. The problem is it's just the cooldown. You'll have 3 battles per 8 hours, I believe. But here we have a cooldown of 15 minutes, which Diddlet actually got it wrong. I have no idea why. I think it's always been 15, I think. Yeah, I think they got it wrong every time. But here, as you can see, we completed that fight and we got 1 item out of the 2 we need to collect. Now, the mission that I would suggest you gemming on is getting items from battles. So to better understand, the Heroic Race has many missions, so let's go through each of them one by one. First is feeding dragons. You just hop into your game. The best way to do this is to click your dragon book and then sort level ascending, and then you just find a random dragon with a level 1 on it and then just feed. Yeah, it's easy as that. Just feed that dragon. No one cares, and then you'll just get that item. Next is the collecting gold quest. So collect gold, it's just easy. Wait until your habitats produce gold and just click. Yes, just easy as that. Don't ask me anything else. The next quest is collecting food. Now, collecting food is slightly tactical and strategical. I don't know why. So let me claim this first. So the food option that I recommend you to go for during Heroic Race, and this applies only for Heroic Race, is either the bluebell flower or the bluebell bouquet if you are in an alliance. Because of course it is the fastest and it has a 10% chance, and if you just fill all your 14 farms, I believe, fill all your 14 farms, you'll be guaranteed to get at least 1 item. Well, not exactly guaranteed, but you'll be getting unlucky and not get any items, or sometimes you may be getting 2, 3, or maybe even 4 or 5 items from one set of 30-second foods from these 14 farms. So if you have the higher food timers set from the other events, I would highly suggest not clicking the regrow all button, because if you do miss on that, and then it'll take you 12 hours for the thing to complete, and then you don't have any gems, that could be absolutely detrimental and could ruin your chances at going to lap 15 to of course confirm the dragon, lap 16, 17, and 18 being the best orb rewards and the skill with not the skill skin, just the skin, but it is the candy apple glaze, just to inform you. And he does look quite good with this skin. It's like a little kid going Halloween and got like terrified or something. But I'm just saying that if you have your stellar fruits or your Venus plants from the other events, and you accidentally click them in on all your farms, that could set you back quite a decent amount. Moving on to our next mission is, of course, Battle Dragons. Battle Dragons, as I have demonstrated, it's basically just click the fight button, click fight, select a dragon, and then one-shot the opponent dragon. That's just it. It's just time consuming. Some cooldowns can take up to like 8 or like 12 hours, so that's why in the later stages or nodes or laps, I do recommend you to spend your gems in those nodes or laps, as you may call it. Next, I'll just find it real quick. Next is League Battles. Now, League Battles is just by the name, you battle in leagues, you win, you get an item. So all you need to do is on the bottom of your screen, click the battle icon. On the left side, you'll see leagues, and just click the let's go button, and then just battle. So you can change your team and stuff, and that kind of stuff. I have a team that can beat level 40 dragons, but this team is just for my testing video, but no one cares, and I do understand that. So all you need to do is just go there, beat up a bunch of level 40 dragons, and then just win and collect your item. Now this is where it gets tactical or strategical, let's just say. So if you are a new player and you can't win league battles, that is where I suggest you to spend your gems on, and then you can just wait on the battles, but you won't get into like the lap 15 or the lap 13 above. But if you do spend gems on leagues, I think you should get around like lap 8 or lap 9 and stuff, cause the battles is mainly the time consuming missions. But if you are an old player or a returning player or a new player who has a set of dragons that could just beat a bunch of level 40 dragons in leagues, do not spend your gems on that, except the cooldown refresher, and then spend your gems on these battle nodes. They're very annoying, especially in the especially in the late game, my apologies, where the cooldowns can get up to 10 and 8 hours. So here we can see our next mission, which is breed dragons. So breed dragons, as its name, it's just straightforward. Go into the hatchery and breed 2 dragons. Now, the breed that I normally recommend people is Terra x Terra. Terra. Scroll down, and then Terra x Terra, and then as you can see, it is super short, just a 12-13 second breed, and then you'll just have to wait. Do this with 2 hatcheries and you should be getting some items. Now the thing that they didn't mention is it's 10%. So if the breed is 8 hours above in time, it will I think it's 6. Yeah, my apologies. If the breed is like 6 or 8 hours above, you are guaranteed to get the item. But if it's lower than that, you have a 10% chance, and that 10% chance is basically extremely slim. So it takes about like 30 or 40 breeds 15 or 20 if you're lucky to just even get one item in like lap 15, lap 14, lap 17 and stuff. You'll be required to do this like 12 times, and it's absolutely inhumane. It's like mental abuse to humans, and that's why I do not recommend this Terra X Terra method if you have like work or like homework or something important to attend, like a birthday, a meeting, or something that takes up time. But if you have a lot of time, this method is definitely more effective, let's just say, and efficient. Now our next thing is okay, we found it. Next is hatching eggs. Now, as the name says, you basically just hatch eggs. So basically you just get an egg. Let's just get this Terra, wait. And again, if the thing is like 6 or 8 hours above, you are guaranteed to get an item. But if it's like lower than that, you are not guaranteed to get an item. So the method I recommend is get an empty habitat like this one. Let's just yeet this guy, and then also yeet this guy, no one cares. The method that I recommend, just like breeding, is hatching Terra dragons. So basically you just go to the get egg, click on gold, and then buy a Terra dragon for 100 gold. It's simple as that. But just like the breeding one, it's insanely hard to get the items, like 30-40 tries to just even get one item. And just like breeding, the game expects you to do this like 12 times in lap 15, so it's just absolutely miserable, let's just say. So it's not something that I would recommend you to do if you are a busy man or woman. We're not assuming gender here, they, them, I have no idea. But if you are a busy person in general, I do not recommend Terra strategy. But for people who don't have that much time, I would just recommend go get egg, and then buy either the Archangel or the War Dragon for around like maybe lower than 500,000 gold, which is not that expensive if you have a solid income of gold like me. So that strategy also works. Load up your hatchery with what's its name again? War or Archangel dragons, and then that is a 7-hour timer, so you can just place it down and then you'll get an item. But the thing that you need to be aware of is that the fact that these quests have cooldowns, and if you accidentally click place a dragon or like breed a dragon unintentionally, that may cost you like the whole event, maybe even the heroic dragon. So my advice is always check Ditlet before every and after every node to check on the next node. So it is extremely important to stay alert during these types of events. Moving on to our next topic, spending gems wisely. Now the thing that I like you to spend gems on is of course battles, but as you can see, if there are multiple ways to skip this. As you can see in the fight section here, we have fight for 2 gems, which means we can skip this timer for 2 gems. So option A is spend 2 gems, option B is over here, spending 4 gems to get the item, and option C is spending 3 gems to completely complete the node. All these 3 stuff does the same. B and C is similar because it's just spending gems, clicking a button, completing the node instantly. But the way I do recommend is check whether this is cheaper than this or this. So if that costs 2 gems, this costs 4, and this costs 3, why spend on these? Why spend on these? Because it is expensive. So the way I recommend, if you don't have that much time, is fight. Just fight. It's only 2 gems. It's like half as much, like half less gems you have to spend on this stupid node. And then not only that, but you also get rank ups. So it's basically just a no-brainer. Sometimes you use this button, sometimes you use that button that costs 2 gems, or sometimes you use this button, depending on the situation. What costs the least and gives you the most benefit? In this scenario, it'd be this one, since it's cheaper. One, it's cheaper, it costs 2 gems, and then you will also be getting a free rank up for one of your dragons, and it's just a no-brainer. It's just like, and there you go, we get 20 gems. Here we can see get items by feeding your dragons, just like that. Just find a dragon, low level one, and then just, and there you can see the leader point. Okay, next is collecting food and collecting gold, and we can check here in ditlet.com that it has no cooldown. Now the way we can see this is the number. If the number, can I zoom in on this? Yeah, no. If the number of the items you need to collect matches the number on the pool, it means that it doesn't have a cooldown. So that is good for us. Mainly node 1 and node 2 doesn't have cooldowns like at all, but 3, 4, and 5 are the ones that mainly have the cooldown. Now this is an exception on lap 1 though. 1, 2, 3 on lap 1 is no cooldown. 4, 5 has cooldowns, but for the rest of the event, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 will have no cooldowns, and 3 to 5 will have a cooldown. So that's one thing to remember. So here our missions are collecting food and collecting gold. Food, of course, you just click, and then remember to enter the cheapest option, which is the bluebell flower or bluebell bouquet if you have friends or an alliance, which I don't have. I just joined a random alliance looking for good trades. Next we have collect gold. As you can see, we have a ton of gold here, and then just simply just click on it, and the thing should be done. Now let's just wait on our food, but let's just see this collection. In the meantime, all hollow screams, wear your paperback costume. Okay, nice. Heroic orbs chest, and then we also get trade essence. Nice. Carve up your pumpkin, abnormal dragon, and then some jokers. Conceal your identity for some perks and 70 jokers. This one is the one that many people are going to be looking forward to. It's the one with the phoenix. And then if you're wondering where you can get these items, it is from events, being the heroic race. As you can see, lap 4 you can get a paper bag, lap 13 you can get a paper bag, and I think that is it. So you can get paper bags from there, and you can get a pumpkin, a HALLOWS pumpkin from the 19th ad. So it's a chance of either getting 1 pumpkin, 2 pumpkins, or 3 hollow pumpkins, which would be incredibly nice if you do get get the best drop, which is the 3 pumpkins, but that would be highly unlikely. You can also get these by the upcoming events, I believe. So events, Fog Island, and then the Fog Island will start in approximately 2 days, and as you can see, you can get these hollow pumpkins here, and I will be I think I'll be dropping a guide on, I think I'll be dropping a guide on this event, so stay tuned for that. But back to the race. So we just collect our food here, and all should be done once we collect all food. Now I don't want to waste your time anymore, so have a nice day. Sorry for boring you with this video. Best of luck on the heroic race, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.